What is up, everybody? It is Monkey Puzzle with...
hello, it's Aaron.
That's not your name. Well, Aaron's your name, not hello. Anyway, we are here and we are playing Dark and Light. So, we streamed it the other day and we had just jumped in. We didn't know what the heck we were doing. And
We still don't.
We still don't, but we know enough about the beginning at this point that we could share it with you if you haven't done it. Or if you have, hopefully you'll enjoy us playing. But we're going to do this kind of intro style, just try to be informative for new folks so they can maybe learn from us about how to get a good start here. So we're in the beginning. We've already joined the server. And by the way, this is my server that we just started. So a bunch of IronMine is going to be on here and some other community folks. So we can be on here and have a good ping and good performance and not have a bunch of randoms. So,
and no default rates.
And no, yes, we have turned the rates up a bit. So we tested, and default is very much a grind. And 3 times was still a grind. 5 times was too much. So
we put it at 12.
So we put it at 12 divided by 3, which is 4. So we're going to see if that's about right for, you know, some fairly casual gameplay where we don't have to grind for days to get somewhere, but still a challenge and you could still starve or whatever. So when you start, you get choices. You can be human and start at Talos. You can be an elf and start in Estelle, or you can be a dwarf. I have not started in either one of these yet. Aaron has, right?
I've started in all 3. I like the elf the most because when you leave the town, it's a really nice forest and there's a waterfall and a lake and stuff. I had a little bit of trouble as a human, but I only gave it a couple minutes. I really didn't give it a fair chance.
So, for some reason, even though Aaron likes elves the best, we had decided to start as dwarves.
I'm fine with that. I'm fine being a dwarf.
Okay, so let's be a dwarf. So you got to click over here, you get the map, and you press next, and it gives you the girl first. I'm going to be a guy. I think Aaron's going to be a girl.
No, I'm a guy.
Oh, okay. And I did one here. He's not that different. Oh, wait. How do I just load him? No. It wants me to save him again. How do I load him?
Maybe template.
Okay.
I know they've got a template for humans, elves, and dwarves.
There we go. You're right.
Yours might be in there.
Yeah, I didn't change them that much. I kind of wanted to make them unique, but I like the defaults. And I like the hair they started with. I just made him a little bit more buffed, got rid of his muffin top a little bit, and gave him some more melanin.
You didn't like the muffin top?
Yeah, I have enough of that in real life. This is fantasy, man.
Right.
Yeah. So there it is, and I'm going to start the game. And
I'm almost ready.
Bofer. Aaron noticed that that gives you a new random name every time you start, which is kind of a nice touch. We'll save that. And join the game.
I guess I'll be BLP this time.
Ooh, and I went right in without the flapping dragon. All right.
You already did the flapping dragon before you got to the faction screen.
Yeah, I thought there was another flapping dragon, but that's okay. I'm cool with that, more flapping. So it starts out dark. It gives you this one rune of light here. We did make the days twice as long as the nights, so... But I think the nights are still default length.
No, they're half, and the
they're
days
half.
default.
Oh, okay. Other way around. So if you put the rune of light down in your hotbar...
Stop.
Stop.
Why are you running away from me?
Because you have funny hair.
Yep.
So, he's a guy this time. Got a nice hair dye job. So, and... Let me see. Let's see who can invite who. Oh, he's already invited me to the tribe of BLP. I don't know if I want to be the...
Well, don't then.
I mean,
I'm gonna rename it.
Okay.
I'm gonna get you in before.
There we go. So I have accepted. We're in the tribe. So that pretty much works just like in Ark. There's a lot of mechanics that are the same, but there are a lot of mechanics that are really different. So it's not just an Arc clone. It does borrow some assets, but there is a whole new leveling up system and skills and combat and stuff. So over here at house management is the whole tribe thing. I haven't totally figured this out yet. There's like the house group, but then there's...
And then tribe also. It's weird.
Yeah. So we'll figure that out. But over here, you see I've got the inventory. And inventory shares space with what are the engrams in Arc over there. And you don't learn engrams per se. You earn them instead of learn them.
Yes.
So they come, and the skills here tells you what's going on. So for instance, in survival, if I click on that, I am rank 0 at the moment. And to get to rank 1, I have to gather wood, gather hay, craft survival knowledge materials. That's how you get through all these things. And each one of these has different stuff that will rank you up in it. And then as you rank up, you can get the different items that you can craft. So right now, I can't craft anything so far.
So you can focus on the adventuring or the magic or what by doing things that level you up in that specific area.
Exactly.
There is a little bit of overlap, but you can kind of tailor it to what you like more, I guess you could say.
Mm-hmm. Like
I haven't figured out the shortcut to architecture though.
Yeah, but I'm definitely going to focus on that because I want to check out the building system here. And beyond like straw and wood and stone, you can get the iron and then framework, and then there's manners, human manners, elven manners. Hopefully those are pretty fancy, and there's decor and house.
They better be.
And all that stuff, so we'll check that out. But I'm going to be a jack of all trades. I want to learn everything. And it comes with sort of a tutorial here, which is called tasks, that kind of guides you through the leveling up and gives you things to do. There's a few bugs in it. I don't know, we got a patch today that hopefully has fixed that, but one of the tasks, you had to sell a certain amount of stuff to people here and get a certain amount of gold, and that was officially bugged. It would
have gone away when you hit level 8, I think.
Oh yeah?
But they patched it probably before you noticed.
This is gonna be a task later, is punching these, but I'm just gonna do it now. So I get a little apples and a little gold. This is just like any little RPG where you go around in town breaking the pottery and stuff, vandalizing the place. And the guards don't seem to mind.
Unless you attack an NPC, then they'll shoot you with a crossbow.
Yes. So, and I got a level up already. With each level up, you can level up a combat stat and a survival stat.
Mm-hmm.
Stamina is pretty low to start with, so I'm going to start with stamina there. Oh, I got another one. And then combat stats, you know, health, attack, mana, that's your ability to do spells, and ability to not get knocked out is your constitution. So I'm going to do a health and an attack to start with. And they're generally fairly generous. You get anywhere between 5 and 10% for these, so not too bad. And then to use these, I'm going to put them down in my hotbar. And I got a little wood and rotten meat out of those too. Oh, and the last thing I wanted to show you in the inventory thing here is the Bestiary. And this, I think, is the reason to play this game, is to find all these guys. Now, I've seen videos already where YouTubers spawn everything in and show them to you all, and I think that's the biggest spoiler in the world. I want to find these.
We don't do that.
We do not do that.
I think people know that.
Yes. I want to find these out in the wild and make a real challenge. This is one of my goals, is to find these. And down here is why I want to play this game, Pegasus. There it is.
So you also need to show them in your inventory. By default, Alt will switch between your first row and your second row.
Mm-hmm.
And the default C brings up a radial menu where you can select anything from the first bar. V, like Victor, does the second bar. So what I like to do is I like to put my spells on the second bar and my actual physical items on the first, and then I use C or V accordingly and radial menu to whatever I want to pick.
Yes, I messed up and I already remapped V because these have a lot of the same keybinds as Arc, but to different keys. So I'm an old guy with 2,500 hours of muscle memory into Arc. I changed most of the keys to be what I use in Arc. So I'll get that fine-tuned, but I still have C because I was told not to use that. And also the minus and the equals key gives you, well, I don't have anything there to pull up, but you have basically 12 slots in your hotbar, not 10. So it's good to leave those unassigned as well. So,
have you tried to defecate yet?
I haven't, but I signed that key and nothing happens. So I can't do much yet. What it wants me to do is go harvest blueberries and magic shards and stones. So let's go do that. And this is the big dwarven stronghold. There's lots of stuff to check out here. You can go up various stairs and stuff. Check out throne rooms and lava, and there's supposed to be a residential area somewhere and a stable too where we can buy a horse.
That's what we need to do, is buy a horse and like ride around and stuff.
Yes. So I can jump high and I bend over like a hunchback when I sprint. So you just punch bushes and stuff to start with. And look at that, I got light magic already. And a rune of light. So our XP is on 4. So things will come in a lot faster than they do in default.
We're going to have to tweak this. Well, maybe not. I guess we got to get above 20 to see how fast it goes after that. Mm-hmm. But on 4, just before we started recording, I got up to the teens in like 20 minutes or less.
Right. But last night we streamed for 2.5 hours and we barely got up to level 5.
Well, we got to, we built a house.
We built a 1x2 shabby shack.
Well, whatever. I mean, it was a shelter.
That's true. It's true. And we got new critters. There's sheep or there's sheep. But then there's these guys. Oh, I don't have the names on them. Did I turn something off?
I didn't either.
The Huffalumps or whatever they're called.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't have the names. The bunnies? The jackalopes?
Oh, Bramblehopper.
Bramblehopper. Yeah, so we had floating names on everything before, and we don't right now, so I'll have to check out what's missing with that.
Server setting or something, because every other server or single player I've done did have them.
Yeah. So we just set this up, and right now my graphic settings are on epic, everything, and it's hanging above 30 FPS pretty well. I'm usually in the mid 40s, so I'm trying to keep it as pretty as possible. I don't record in 60 FPS anyway, because Arc never gets 60 FPS. So this is pretty much performing equally to Arc in that level right now, where with my 1080 Ti card, I can get mid 40s on epic settings. If I have frame rate issues, I'll turn it down, but I'm trying not to. I find when I run over to the fortress, it tends to drop for a minute until those textures load in, and then it gets back up to the mid 40s.
Yeah, that happened to me a minute ago.
And then when I'm out in the wild, I get up in the 60s and 70s. So
I got to count up how many times you've said 1080 Ti in your last 15 videos.
Well, I only said it once this time.
I know.
And it's just I only
12:30.
I only said that. I'm not trying to brag, just so people have a frame of reference.
Right.
For
I know. I'm just teasing.
The graphic settings. He's just jealous, is what he is.
There's a horse for 165, and there's a horse for 285 or 1230.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, there's different levels of them. I want to go check out the horses. Just real quick before I do that, you can see that I have opened up some things here, and I have more levels, too. I have 2 upgrade points, so let's do another attack. Oh, just one. Oh, okay, over here. These are the 2. And then let's give some weight, because weight is an issue real quick. And then these, if they're brown, it means you have the stuff to make them. Like this Rune of Light, it takes just magic shards. These guys, and you get them when you're gathering by hand or when you're using a staff, which I don't have yet. But other different tools give you different products when you're harvesting. So I'm going to make 10 of these, I think, which doesn't give me an option just to make 10, but I know there's a thing where if you make like batches of things, you're supposed to get a discount. But I'm just going to go ahead and tell it to make some like that. And then I'll have lots of runes of light. And then I'm going to make an axe. This one. And I'm going to make a sword. And what am I missing for a pickaxe? I don't have enough twine. So twine you get from trees, but it's the pickaxe generally that gets you the most twine.
That is correct.
But I need twine from the pickaxe. Let's see. I wasn't getting it by hand from the bushes. Can I punch a tree and get twine?
Yeah. You just get a lot less of it.
Okay. Punching a tree. Getting apples. Not a survival game unless you punch a tree. I was trying to avoid it.
Minecraft totally started a thing with that.
Were they the first tree punching?
I don't know if they were the first, but you want some twine? I got a bunch of it.
Oh, I finally got one.
I've got a bunch if you want it. Just let me know.
I just need 2, and I've got 1. I'm just trying to show folks how to start without someone giving you stuff.
Okay. Fireball 1. Oh, are you guys ready for this? This is so cool.
All right, where is he? There he is.
Okay, so I've got my staff. So I do V, go to this. It actually switches between the draining spell and the fireball because they're both things you have to have the staff in your hand for. You actually throw the fireball out of your opposite hand.
Woohoo!
I need to see what it looks like. Are you ready?
Yes.
You moved.
Looks pretty cool. So we're in PvE, so I don't think he can hurt me, but he can knock me out. I got some knockout points from that.
Oh, sweet.
They have quite a range, I've noticed, too. You can shoot them really far.
Yeah.
And they're pretty good for as an early ranged weapon.
You can't run or walk while you're doing it, though. You have to stop moving.
Man, I still need some twine.
Would you like some?
Yes. I'll take some twine. Just to move along here.
Where you at?
Right in front of you. Thank you. Splitting stacks is still a little awkward. You got to hit a split stack key.
Yeah, I can't wait for T and O so we can transfer stuff.
Yeah.
More quickly.
But I've noticed some of the basic stuff works. Like this clicking on stuff sends 1 over, and shift clicking sends half, and then shift dragging. No, shift clicking sends 5, and shift dragging split stacks and stuff like that. So those are all the same. Right. You got straw here, a lot of straw on this grass. You can either feed to your animals, like if we get a horse, or you can, it decomposes into straw. And in the campfire, it will decompose even faster. You can sort of craft it. So now we can make a pickaxe, make one of those. And with the pickaxe, I can get lots more twine from trees now.
And sulfur from rocks.
That's right. Twine from trees, sulfur from rocks with the pickaxe, and more wood from trees and more stone with the axe. Those are all the things. Oh, I got the sword here. Oh, and I got blueberries, so we'll put blueberries here.
The gold thing is still bugged. I just earned 75 and it didn't count.
Oh, yeah. The devs know it's bugged, though. So there's a subreddit that is just the letters D and L that you can go to that's got lots of info about stuff. and the usual annoying things in Reddit as well. But right here, there's water. If I tap my use key, which is E by default, you can drink. And you can see it stopped bugging me about being thirsty. It's bugging me about being heavy, but it's not a whole lot I can do about that right now, except I can give myself another weight. And let's go for attack. Here. So you can see I got rid of that first quest, and I'm on to scavenging stuff from barrels. It already remembers I got the apples from the barrels, but it doesn't remember I got the gold.
Once you pass that, and it tells you to go punch them, if you collect an apple from the tree, it still counts it as the barrel quest.
Right. Okay, so I got rid of that quest, and then I need to go get those things and make some money, and then with that, I want to buy a horse. Ooh, we'll pause there. Where are the horses?
There. If you run out the front door, turn right.
Oh, look at that. How did I miss that before?
They're just chilling.
And I'm tired. You can lay down and you get your stamina back more quickly, I found.
See, horse level 20. What is this one? Horse level 36.
Where did you see how expensive they are?
I just put my reticule on them.
Oh, there it is. That one's 1230.
Mm-hmm.
285.
Something to save up for.
Yes. Oh, you know, and I'm used to using my scroll wheel to zoom in and out, and if I do that here, it just
it moves weapons.
Yeah, it moves my weapons, so I have to be careful of that. No, you can put it away, and then this guy. This one doesn't have a price.
Which one?
The horse level 20. Did you buy it already?
I don't think so.
I can enter its inventory. It has a saddle.
Oh, then I must have.
All
I
right.
only have 14 gold. Well, I guess I bought a horse, guys.
Accidentally.
Let's go for a ride.
I don't know. It's got a saddle in it already. We can give it some grass to eat. I don't know how to equip the saddle, though. Where is it? Interesting. But they come with it, the saddle by default. I know that. All right.
Yep.
Well, Aaron's going to figure out the horse.
I'm not.
But there are horses, and there is some way you can ride them. We've seen people riding them, so I know that can't be totally bugged out. But let's go get some stuff here to do the harvesting resources to sell, so we can get some money, or I can get some money, and buy a horse too.
Riding rank 0, order rank 0. What does that mean?
I don't know. But Aaron already got the cheap horse.
I wasn't trying to.
Now I'm going to need a bunch of money. Oh, and I unlocked the shabby foundation. Well, that's cool.
Oh, you know what? Come here.
What is it?
Are you around?
I'm down getting resources. This won't take long.
Okay, I'll be right there. I'm riding a horse, so it shouldn't take long.
Look at you. Think you're all fancy on your horse?
Not really. Alright, if you look in the horse's inventory...
Uh-huh.
I don't know how to do that while I'm riding it.
Uh-huh.
In the lower left-hand corner, there's...
Oh, way down there.
Yes, that's where the saddle is.
There it is. I was looking over on the horse side. There. That's where the saddle goes. Awesome. And your horse has stats?
I tamed an Equus.
And I wonder if you can level those stats up. You must be able to.
I don't know how to access the horse's inventory while I'm on it.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know.
So these guys will be really good for helping you deal with being encumbered.
Yeah. Pack mule kind of thing.
Yep, because that's a big issue. As soon as we make a shabby shack, though, we can put a chest in it, and that helps.
I think I already learned the chest. I have the horse dossier.
Okay.
Horses are mounts that can only be purchased in a city. Got it.
So let me see. I want to get the staff, which means I need to do magic. And... oh, I'm just 4% away. Gather magic-infused items. Have I gotten any? I do. And I was only getting that by punching bushes. Because... so we'll do that. Yeah, we're getting magic shards. Doing that. Cool.
If you get the opposite gender horse, can we breed them?
I don't know. Probably not yet. So this game is what it is. It's really early access. But we're just enjoying it for what it is and kind of learning all the new things we got to do and the new challenges. There's plenty of bugs and there's plenty of stuff that's not in the game yet. But I have faith it'll get there.
Did you rebind your use key to R from E like normal?
Yes.
R is access other inventory, which is the equivalent of F in ARC.
Yeah, I changed that to F.
Okay, I need to probably do that at some point.
Okay, so I got all the stuff it wanted me to get to sell, so I got through that. And now, because I gathered all those magic shards, I can make a sorcerer's staff like Aaron, so far ahead of me, already did.
Sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
I was just, I got impatient while you were rambling at the beginning, and I just started doing stuff.
Yes. Aaron's always much faster than me. That's just how it is. So I got that.
I don't try to be.
Well, I don't have a problem with it.
Okay.
Because then you can always make me high-level stuff before I even get there.
Right.
Okay, so I made the staff, and I made the draining spell, which then opened up the Rune of Restoration. Those are like little health spells. Those are pretty cool.
See, I did not learn that one yet.
Okay. So now that draining spell that's in my... I can't see the numbers on these slots very well. It's in my number 5 slot. If I press that, it looks like it's gone, but really what happened is it's equipped on the staff. And now if I left click on things, it will pull things from them like that.
Yeah.
So I can use that to kill things, I can use that to harvest things. And obviously since it's magic, I get more magic stuff when I use it that way.
I'm glad you mentioned that.
Yeah. And if I got more sulfur, my fire magic would level up. And I could make the fire bolts too. Which I'm going to get to soon enough. Ooh, and I got to level up. But first I'm too heavy. And I got to do the Baywatch run over here to sell some stuff.
You want to put some stuff on my horse?
I'm getting there. I'm going to skip forward, guys, and I'll meet you when I get up to the vendors. Alright, so I spared you the long, encumbered walk. And so now here's a vendor here. So he's a nice dwarvish guy. Press my use key on him, and I can sell stuff. So, and you have to have certain amounts to sell. So for like twine, you got to have 100 to sell it to him. So I'm going to sell that, and I'm going to make 75 gold. Aaron must have already sold him some wood, so he doesn't want wood anymore. And I haven't harvested hide yet, so that's that. I made a little money. I didn't really want to sell twine because you need it for all the shabby shack, the thatch stuff. But that's alright, it's easy enough to get it.
My horse is running away, I need help.
Uh-oh. Was it running and you jumped off?
No, I attacked a sheep, and now I think it's attacking the sheep.
Oh, yeah, yeah. You can set it just like normal.
Yeah.
So, that's pretty much it, guys. The one thing, let me see what she will buy, is I want to take you to the next vendor, and then we're going to end this video, and I'm going to start the next one. But, oh, I'm standing on her counter. Hopefully that doesn't affect my deal here. So I can sell some wood. That'll unencumber me a little bit. And how much money do I have? I wonder if it says, oh, I have 159. I probably already completed this quest, but it doesn't know it yet. This is the bug. But there are other quest lines that you can finish. You can't choose, though, which one is tracking in the left there. It'll kind of rotate on its own. So this woman, she's in the food place, this little tavern. And it's the last thing to show you about this part, is that you go in and she is selling this stuff. Oh, and Aaron already unlocked it. That's right. It's true for everybody. See?
Oh, is it? I was wondering, because I saw she was selling it already. I was like, sweet.
Yeah, and it's recycle or reset every like 24 hours or something. I don't know if that's in-game or if that's no, that's probably not in-game. It's probably real time. But see this little donate thing here? Originally, she's not offering this for them usually. This is a focus potion, and it restores the little icon down there with the brain that's to the... It's diagonally down to the right from my little flashing weight. That's my encumbrance down there, the one that's flashing red. The one that looks like a brain, that's my focus. And if that goes all the way down, you die. You need to sleep to restore that, or eat flowers, or drink focal potions. But the thing is, you can't make a bedroll until you're level 10, which on a standard server is pretty hard. But what you can do is go into her. If you donate 20 gold, it opens the next level of stuff she offers. And that opens this up. And I'm actually going to buy one. Or two, actually, because these are pretty useful until you have a bedroll. Otherwise, a bedroll will just restore your focus fine if you sleep.
Oh, is that how you do that?
Yeah.
I was just eating those potions or whatever.
Yeah, sleeping will do it. But you can't sleep till level 10. So anyway, folks, that is a basic intro to just the beginning of being a dwarf in Dark and Light. And I'm sure that elves and humans are pretty similar. You just start in a different place, but you got to do pretty much the same things to start. So I think I can zoom in myself. I don't know where Aaron is. Are you nearby?
I can come.
Okay.
The one criticism I have of the different races is they don't seem to have a particular focus.
Right.
You know, like the elves are supposed to be better at magic. The dwarves should be better at, crafting anything. And humans, I don't know what they're good at.
Right.
But, there's really no benefit to being one or the other, I don't think.
Yeah.
At this point.
Yeah, I was hoping I could make like dwarvish armor or something like in Skyrim.
Yeah, man.
Okay. So my guy's looking down. So is Aaron.
Mine too.
So we'll get way down here. I don't know how to wave in this, but thank you for watching until the end of this first real episode of Dark and Light. We will see you in the next one.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.